There's a new lottery game benefiting a great charity, and here to tell us about it is Michael Jones, Superintendent of the Lottery. Good to have you back, Michael.
Great. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, this is your second tenure running the lottery, right? Back in the 80s,
Yes.
and here you are back again?
God, back in the 80s. That was a long time ago.
Boy, we're dating ourselves, aren't we? Hey, this latest is the latest in these specialty lottery games, and this one benefits MS.
Right. When I came back to the lottery, I discovered that there were 4 games that were mandated by the legislature for us to market that benefited very specific things. You know, the whole idea behind a lottery is to raise money for the common good. And in this case, we have a new game that's out called the MS Project. And all of the proceeds from this game, that means all of the profits, go to fund research to prevent multiple sclerosis and to cure it here in Illinois. And after I've been involved with this game, I discovered that the biggest demographic that's affected by multiple sclerosis is young women. And I run into young women all the time who come up to me and say, hey, thank you for having such a game.
You know what? I think it's a great cause. I don't know any family. I think we all know somebody whose family is affected by MS.
You know, I have this idea in my head that, you know, from a marketing standpoint, if I could just go up to every adult in the state of Illinois and shake their hand and say, do you know that we have a game called the MS Project? And you can win $20,000 instantly, but all the money that is generated by your losses goes to fund multiple sclerosis research. I bet you every adult in the state of Illinois would play because everybody's affected by it.
How could you say no to that?
You couldn't.
A $2 ticket, right?
$2 ticket, you can win up to $20,000 instantly. And if you lose, as I said, we're funding some very important programs right here in Illinois.
All the profits go to MS, but how much is that as percentage? What percentage of that $2 ticket is that?
Well, again, we have 2 million tickets. We hope to sell them out quickly. If we do, we'll generate $1 million for MS research. So it's about 25% of every dollar goes into so 50 cents from a $2 ticket.
Now, this is the latest of the so-called specialty tickets. What are some of the others?
Well, we've talked on your program before about Veterans Cash, where all the money that's generated goes to programs that help veterans here in Illinois. We have the Carolyn Adams breast ticket for the cure, which all the money goes to breast cancer research. And then finally, we have our Red Ribbon Cash, where all of the money goes to AIDS awareness and prevention. So they're fantastic examples of why you have a lottery.
Do you find that these specialty games bring in new players, people who previously have not played the lottery?
That's the whole reason that I've pushed them so hard. I think that they are absolutely the brand image of what a lottery is all about. We just conducted a tracking study that basically has said over the last year, because of us discussing these games, people's opinions about the lottery have changed dramatically, and a lot more, especially younger adults, are playing the lottery because of these games.
That's good to know that people's opinions are changing, because I have to tell you, for years I've gotten these skeptics on the street, these grumblers who say, oh, the millions of dollars raised by the Illinois State Lottery and schools are still broke. What do you say to those people?
It's the same thing I said in the 80s, and it's the same thing that happens to every politician when they go to discuss government with their constituents. They always ask about where the money goes. Almost all the lottery money goes to the Common School Fund and to bridges and roads. These special games are very small parts of that funding mechanism. And last year we raised well over $700 million for the Common School Fund and for bridges and roads. How that money is used is a legislative function. What the lottery does is generate it. It's
not your job to decide where it goes. It's your job to sell the tickets.
Well, I must say that as a citizen, I think it's a great grand bargain. You risk a little bit of money, you can win a lot of money, and the money does go to something important.
And the latest is the MS ticket, your way to help muscular sclerosis.
If you've never played the lottery, it's a good opportunity. It's called the MS Project. It's $2, and you really are affecting something very, very important.
Michael Jones, good to have you back in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you can learn some of the more about these specialty games at IllinoisLottery.com. Still to come this midday. Tom Skilling is your full.